better subscriber them. Una welcome to my today's channel. So for today, we will learn how they take the call this fine airline dress. Una see for that thumbnail, and we'll learn how to make am for very easy way. Una know how we dey do am, na the easiest method na we dey do for here. So I beg, if you never subscribe, make you try subscribe to my channel so that we will start the class. If you don't subscribe, thank you well as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. So make we dive into the tutorial. So to make this simple airline dress and a short gown, so the number one thing wey you need to do na to measure the person round bust measurement, the waist measurement and the hip measurement. Then you go still measure the person shoulder measurement. For this dress, we get 2 yards of material wey we wan use, and that's what you still need to do na to check where you want make the dress end. And the sleeve, you go still measure the sleeve measurement and the round sleeve measurement. So make we start with this one. So the number one thing wey we go do for here na to bring the full length measurement wey we need. The full length measurement wey I wan use for here na 41 inches. So I go measure 41 inches plus 2 inches for sewing allowance, which is 43 inches. Sorry say the camera no fit take reach the length wey I need, but make you know say na 43 inches na I dey measure for here. So when I don take this 43 inches, I will connect the line together. Then another thing wey I go do now na to take my shoulder to my armpit measurement. Then when I don take that one, another measurement wey I go take na from shoulder to my bust measurement, bust point. So from shoulder to my bust point na 10 inches. While my shoulder to my waistline, I go use 16 inches. Then shoulder to my waist hip line, I go use 23 inches. Now, how you go take know how many inches wey you go fold? To know the amount of material wey you need to fold, you go divide your hip measurement, that is the biggest part of your measurement, by 4. When you divide them by 4, add 5 inches sewing allowance on am. So na be this one when I get for here. Now when you don fold your material, remember say this part no get open. Now here get opening. So this side when no get opening, na go serve as the center of the dress. Now when you don't get this measurement finish, you go bring out your shoulder measurement for here. So I will mark my shoulder measurement, divide by 2. My shoulder measurement divided by 2 will give me 7.5. I will add extra ½ inch for sewing allowance. Then I will mark am for here. I will still come this part when be my chest line. You know say your armpit line then be your chest line. I will still mark the same thing when I mark for the shoulder for here too. Now I will connect them like this. Now for the neck depth, you go come down by 3.5 inches or any amount of measurement wey you want. Then for the neck width, I will use 3.5 inches too. So 3 by 3 inches. See I say I don't connect them. So for my bust measurements, I will divide my bust measurement by 4. The bust when I dey work with now 40 inches. When I divide them by 4, it will give me 10 inches. I will add extra 2 inches for sewing allowance. Now because of how the person wants that. But if you decide to add less or add more. So for the waist measurement, the waist when I dey work with now 38.5 by 4 inches. 38.5. When I divide them by 4, I will get 9 point something inches. So I will approximate them to 10 inches. I'll still add 2 inches for sewing allowance. Then I'll come to the hip side. The hip measurements, when I divide them by 4, I'll get 11 inches because now 40 inches might be my hip measurement when I work with. I'll still add 2 inches for sewing allowance. Now for this hip measurement, anything when I get for here, I will add 1 inch extra for this side. That is the hem part. So for here, I get 13.5 inches. So when I add 1 inch, if you decide to add more than that, but I just want to add like that. So make I set the camera, make una see what I do for them. So I'll mark it like this. So this one now, I'll connect and come meet this one and connect all the lines together. Hope you see what I get. So when I don't connect all these lines together, the next thing I need to do now to cut and come out. So from this part, I'll come down with ½ inch. This ½ inch now for slant. So what I go need to do now to place this one for the back one. So I don't fold the back part, and I can't place the front one on top of the back. So I will trace out the front. So wetin I do, I add extra 1 inch for zip allowance. Hope you dey see the essence wey I add. So I will separate the back part, the zip. I will open the zip allowance for the back. So make we cut the hand. So for the sleeve, I fold my material into two, and I will bring out for the person wants 3/4 hand. So I will measure 15 inches come out. But if you use any measurement of your choice, take do this one. From wetin dey for the thumbnail, the picture wey dey the thumbnail, na long sleeve dey there. But this person wants make e end for make e be 3/4. So when I don bring out the sleeve measurement, the sleeve length, I will use the person shoulder measurement divide by 2 plus 2 inches allowance when I put for the dress. Then I go add extra allowance when I go use gather am. For this one, I use 3 inches extra for the gathers when I go use gather am. Now from here, to get my sleeve straps height, I go divide the person shoulder measurement by 4. When I divide am by 4, anything when I get, na im go be the sleeve straps height. Then I go just curve am like this, like say na S. Then for this part, I no go touch am. I no go touch am. Or if you decide from the measurement when I measure the person want say make it not too big, make it not big pass 17 inches wide. So I go measure the 17 inches come out. I will add extra 2 inches for sewing allowance. So anything when you use for here, that is, now you go use all through. Then we'll cut band. You remember, we'll cut band for this place. The bands will be the round sleeve of the person. So make I cut this one. Second hand. So for the band, I use 5 inches wide by the round sleeve of the person plus 2 inches for sewing allowance. Then I will cut and come out. Sewing part. So before we sew the front, make we cut. You know say the cloth no get lining, and you fit decide to use bias hem the front. But for me, I no wan use bias hem am. I go use the cloth finish the neckline. So I go fold am like this. I'll bring the front. This one at the back. I'll first cut the front like this. I'll put am like this. I go make sure say the center of the two, both the front material and this cloth when I fold, dey equal. Then I go cut the neck come out. Then I go determine how wide I want make this inner flap be. For me, I go use 3 inches. So I go measure this 3 inches round. E go dey like this. So we'll do the same thing for the back home. So this one is for the back. Since I used 3 inches for the front, I will still use 3 inches for the back. I'll still slit them. So one will go for one side of the back. then the other one will go for the other side of the back. So make we go to the sewing machine. So this na the flap for the front. I don't know whether na flap then they call am, but na flap I dey call am for here. So I wan put am like this now, from this end to this end, then sew am down with 1/2 inch. So as I don sew am finish, I go notch am. Then I go top stitch am. So I don top stitch am finish. I sew the side join the shoulder, still sew this side join the shoulder. So I go repeat the same thing for the back side. So I don do the same thing for the back, but for the back you go notice say I no sew this one join the shoulder. The reason na because I wan join the front and the back together now, and na from that part I go use join am. So this one now, I go place am right side facing each other, then the shoulder I go put am for the shoulder, then I go use this one cover the shoulder of the front one like this. Then I go sew am. So I'll come turn am. Hope you see how e be. See say e neat. Na this na because na so that the shoulder go neat, that's why we do am like that. So we go repeat the same thing to the other side. So to shape this particular dress, e no go hard because na just free dress. So wetin we go do na to remove the allowance wey we add. You know say when we dey cut am, we add 2 inches allowance. So na that 2 inches allowance I go just remove and I go sew. So I go measure, I go mark 2 inches. I go measure the 2 inches round, reach down. So as I don sew and reach the end for here, I go repeat the same thing for the other side. I go just remove the 2 inches allowance so put. Then when I reach the down part, I go just remove 1.5 inches. So I will just repeat the same thing for this side. So I don shape and finish. Like I talk, I do the same thing for the other side. So wetin I wan do now na to fold the down part. So you fit decide to weave your own, but for me, I wan fold my own. So wetin I go do, I go first fold 1 inch inside and I go sew the 1 inch round before I come back, come fold am again the second time. So I don double fold am finish. So the next thing wey we go do now na to move to the hand. So for the hand, you remember say we get band. So I go first sew this band, the 2.5, the 5 inches wide band. I go fold am into two. I just give am straight sewing first. I go do the two like that. So as I come sew the band finish, the next thing wey I do na to take the hand. I come sew one straight stitch for the hand. And as I sew the straight stitch finish, I come draw the material. Sorry, I come draw the thread, drag the thread so that you go get that gathers effect. So I sew one straight line reach the end, I come gather am. So no be the two thread na I drag o, na the thread wey dey the under side na I drag. Only one thread na I take dey drag am. So look am well, na one thread I take dey drag am from the bottom. So if you use the thread wey dey the bottom take drag am, e go dey easier for you, no go dey cut thread. If you use the thread of the up, e go make am dey cut thread. So but anyone wey you dey use when dey work for you is fine. So as I dey gather am, I come use my tape measure am whether e don reach my round sleeve measurement wey I want. So I come see am say I come tie one of the other side so that e no go from there pull. I come arrange am well. So as I arrange am finish, the next thing wey I do na to fold am into two so that I go get my midpoint. So na the band be this. So wetin I come do na to sew the band put like this. Note say for this band I no, e get as dem take dey sew am sometimes, you no go see the rough finishing. But why I sew this one like this na because I wan weave am. But if you no get weaving machine, you go need to sew that one wey be say you no go see the rough edges. Hope you understand. If you want make I make video on that one wey be say dem no go see the rough edge, make you let me know for the comment section so that I go still make video on that one too. At this stage my baby say I no go leave you alone o, I must follow you sit down for this machine, shey you see am for my leg. She sit down for my leg for here wey I dey sew, e no get as I wan do am. So I come say okay, na me and you today, me and you go sew today. But that time I don already sew the hand of the dress finish. So the next thing wey I come need to do now na to attach the hand to the dress. See my baby head, you see am? Na two of us come dey sew for machine, but at this time I come decide say okay, make person help me carry am. So they come help me carry am that time. I come need to continue my work. So I come put the middle of my hand to the middle of the dress wey I dey sew. That is the shoulder, the middle of the shoulder. Na there I come put am. Then I come dey sew the hand put. So as I dey sew the hand, I first start am from the armpit side dey come o. Start am from the armpit side dey come up. So when I come sew reach somewhere wey remain like say 2 inches, make e reach the middle of the shirt, for where the armpit, the shoulder dey, I come stop am for there, come begin pleat am, pleat am for there. So as I come pleat am from that place reach the other side 2 inches from the shoulder too, I come still sew am straight come reach the armpit again. Then I come shape am. So make you watch wetin I do from this point. So from this place now, na I dey talk say na 2 inches from here go up na I take o. That is go reach the shoulder side. So make you watch wetin I dey do, you go understand. If you watch this video come reach this time, abeg make you give me thumbs up and make you like this video, still share am too. And I still happy well as you take your time take dey watch this video. Thank you very much. I love all of una. So continue to watch my videos, make una still dey tell me the areas wey I need to do better, because nobody wey dey perfect. Una thank you. Mwah. So at this time I don sew the cloth finish, I don sew the hand join the shirt finish, the two hands. So wetin I come do, I come fold the hand into two, come take my round sleeve measurement, come share am, divide am by 2. So na that place I come dey sew now. I go sew am go reach the armpit side. Alright guys, so now this be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for bringing out your time to watch my videos. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.